joke. I'm serious.
Wow.
That's accurate.
I mean, it's kind of gross, but Joe Quinn. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And like David Tennant.
That's all I'm saying. Any of them. I mean, are you... Peter Capaldi could just whisper shit in Scottish in my ear, and I'd be like, yeah, I'd fuck that guy. Fuck that guy hardcore. You bet I would.
Welcome to the I Hate Critics. After Amy sexually assaults Peter Capaldi.
Somebody's got to do it. And it might as well be me. Sorry to Peter Capaldi's wife. He's fucking hot.
Don't worry, the restraining order is in place.
Not for you, Paul Rudd.
No!
Not for you. I'm coming for you.
I Hate Critics 1996 podcast. Amy still doesn't update the Facebook page, but maybe someday.
I did, however, update our Zynga page, and I updated my AOL away line. So now everybody knows that I'm away.
Even I don't get a Zynga reference.
Okay, that's for the millennials. My sweet millennials that always listen, and they're like, you never mentioned Zynga. And I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. It was like MySpace, but for younger kids.
Okay.
You know, that played Neopets. But we're also on the cusp of blooming.
MJ, what is the social media of today? Is it TikTok?
Well, probably. That's like the biggest thing that I see anybody using. And then for like texting, it's Snapchat, it seems like, anyway.
That's true.
Is that so they can pretend that their messages disappear and they can say whatever they want?
Sometimes.
Oh, Brian should go on there.
Yes.
They disappear later.
I don't have to worry about it.
Anyway, go on.
Oh, yeah. But yeah,
Why didn't the Epstein people figure out Snapchat?
You know, I bet they're kicking themselves.
Fuck, we could have gotten away with so much more child rape if we'd had known about Snapchat.
That's a great thing about having an IP address, though.
It's a good thing they were all like 60, so they were never going to figure it out.
Oh my God.
They were still sending fucking email.
I'm trying to eat still. Wow.
Here's a tip for future criminals. Maybe don't use email to talk about your crimes.
Here's another thing. Maybe don't sleep with kids.
Maybe don't. Maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Maybe that's actually a bad thing.
Yeah. Maybe you should be
Friends
arrested
for.
for that and not be president of the United States.
Ooh, that's fair. Sorry, listeners. We know how upset you get about politics and whatnot.
And we don't fucking care. Not even a little bit.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Take your hurt feelings elsewhere.
Oh. Wait,
It's just a joke.
Yeah, right?
It's just a joke, guys.
Oh my God.
Come on. It's satire.
They were the fuck your feelings crowd first,
Right?
right? Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
But now they're just butthurt about everything.
Well, Pam Bondi should, because her fucking face makes me so. Anyway, Pam Bondi, thank God, was not in Happy Gilmore.
She wasn't. Although a woman who could play her in a movie really well would be Julie Bowen. Julie Bowen would do a great job playing her.
Yep. And she should. Oh, that's a good idea for later.
Yeah, you may be casting your Pam Bondi movie later. We'll get to stories in a little bit. Happy Gilmore is Adam Sandler's 1996 blockbuster about a hockey player who plays golf and is trying to save his grandma's house. And I don't think this is a good movie, but when you put it on the scale of Adam Sandler movies, it's the least offensive.
That's true.
Of the Adam Sandler movies, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, we almost kind of got bored in the beginning there. Like, is anything going to happen? We were used to we were used to Billy Madison, where that shit just went off the rails immediately.
Yeah.
So
just leapt into him like this immediate, I don't know, what do you call it? It's just every 2 seconds something horrible happened.
Well, it was a Schlitz-induced days. The beginning of Billy Madison.
The only thing about Happy Gilmore that gets irritating is the number of times Subway is mentioned.
Oh my God. Oh. This movie is actually propaganda for Subway and Diet Pepsi.
Subway paid for the whole thing.
For real.
Like,
and again, why were we okay with this back then? It's like, you know what? Just market to me. Just market the fuck out of this movie for me, you know? And like it was almost like from the jump we saw product placement.
Funny thing is, my mortal enemy, Rennie Harlan, we talked about this show a lot.
Sorry, listeners.
He did this thing in The Strangers where one of his characters is like they're driving to the stranger cabin where they're going to get murdered, and she's like talking about her Cash App, and then they cut to a shot of her Cash App on her phone. Look at how much money I just got on our Cash App. It's like the worst. It's the worst commercial in a movie I've ever seen. It's so gross.
Okay, I can go one worse. It was like one of the last seasons of House, and they were sponsored by Cadillac or like a car, and then like they're even in a scene like they're going to somebody's house to try to find what's causing this illness in this patient, and then Odette Annabelle is just like going on about well, yeah, and this has really smooth ride. You know, it's like just talking about the car, like the car talking points. And I'm like, how did Hugh Laurie say yes to that?
God.
Like, fuck that shit. Don't shill to me.
At least 30 Rock had the the awareness to be ashamed of it. Like they did it,
right?
Because that was what NBC wanted them to do to keep the show on the air. But they were fully aware of that. And they made fun of that shit.
Probably one of the best ones, though, is Wayne's World.
I mean, it is. That's the thing is like Mike Myers predicted this would happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Like he predicted the NASCARification of movies.
100%. Ooh, I kind of feel like I'm a NASCAR, you know, because sometimes I go around with like different brands and shit on. If you would like to rent my body to put your picture, you can wrap me. You can wrap me. And I do take Cash App and Apple Pay.
Spreading their logo feces across the wall.
Give it to me. Do you know how much we wouldn't have to live in this dump anymore? No more roaches for us. We'd be living the high life.
That's a Bill Hicks reference.
It absolutely is.
Because he would be so angry watching this.
He would be.
He would be so angry watching a movie like Happy Gilmore. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he would be happy to be dead before it came out. Like, that's how much he would.
Jay Leno eating Doritos.
Oh, God.
How pissed off he was. Oh, no.
We don't shame people for selling out enough anymore.
You know what?
We used to.
It used to be. Well, I mean, like, the thing is, I think we realized, especially like after 9/11, there were bigger things to be angry about.
Yeah.
Like, because I remember Mike Mills from REM completely like just blasting Eric Clapton for his dumb beer commercials and like Tina Turner selling pantyhose. And he's like, these are real musicians that I looked up to and they're selling their fucking soul for what? And now it's just like, I miss Tina Turner, but I actually do fucking miss Tina Turner. But that was a massive misstep, my friend. Yeah. You had great legs, but it didn't mean you have to sell pantyhose. Just
remember Neil Young, This Note's for You?
Oh, yeah.
He went hard.
And everybody was mad at him for it, but he's fucking right.
He made an entire song about just hating people who are like shilling for brands, and he's just like totally calling them out directly in song, like you just don't see anybody do anymore.
And Bud Light had a commercial that actually had This Bud's for You.
Yeah.
So Neil Young wrote This Note's for You, and it was
just a
great.
middle finger to anyone who is shilling for corporate.
Sell it out, you bastards.
And it's like, God damn, Neil Young's a badass.
Yep. Exactly.
Like I do understand, like with the 30 Rock situation, like they were going to get canceled if they didn't do it.
Yeah.
They were not going to get another season or a budget to be able to make the show without it. I do understand that. But when you're Adam Sandler and you have as much money as Adam Sandler does, the amount of like, don't even bother watching Grown Ups because that's just, they sit for 10 minutes in a Kmart talking about how great Kmart is. Yeah.
Oh my
that
God.
happens.
Okay, but growing up Kmart, you didn't want to shop there. The blue light special was a bad idea. Like the whole, like if your friend asked you where you got your jeans or your shoes from, if you bought them from Kmart, you may as well just kill yourself because it was over. It was
Blue light special was like a shorthand for like poor people, essentially, for making fun of poor people.
I had a watch. My Soup got me a watch.
That's not a good
one
thing.
Year, and it came from Kmart, but it looked like a swatch, but it wasn't a swatch. And I got made fun of so much because it wasn't a Swatch watch.
You know, we said it was a Snatch watch.
It was a Snatch watch,
which is not a good brand.
Totally different now. You'd find. Having said that, I am selling my Snatch watches on my Depop. So just go ahead and look me up. It's AK 47 at Depop.
Is that another millennial reference?
No. What are you talking about? I'm as young as the next millennial. Depop.
A millennial could not achieve this much cynicism. Sorry, millennials.
No, but you really couldn't. I mean, I'm on blood pressure medication because of my cynicism. So that should tell you something. Yeah,
you
so
had
anyway.
a buffer between your boomer grandparents and
Yeah.
yourselves.
Like you have a beautiful life.
We were right in the middle of that shit.
That's true. Yeah.
And we were drinking from a hose the entire
Oh
time.
my God. And we knew it was time to go home when those street lights came.
Welcome back to Gen X.
Oh my God. It's so funny because like right before we were watching this, I went on to Facebook, which is a big mistake anytime I do that. But like the first thing I see is this one is young and she's, young and dumb. One day she'll be 42 or whatever, but she's young and she's just like 40-year-olds. Where do you guys like hang out? Like if 30 and 40-year-olds go out, like this is just dumb, uninformed, ignorant. And then immediately the guy who's built Ford tough shows up like right afterward and he's just like, you want to know where we're hanging out? And just like, again, it went so hard on Gen X, like genericism, like it was so bad. And like, that's why I don't go on Facebook because half the people I went to school with are making those commercials constantly or those ads constantly. We were the best generation with the best music, with the best movies.
No, we don't care.
We don't care.
Our thing is not giving a fuck.
Yeah. And we can be nostalgic for not, giving a fuck more. You know what I mean?
We were so good at not giving a fuck.
We were great at it.
We ruined an entire country with it.
We really did. You're welcome. We never get our props. Always the boomers. You just be mad at some Gen X for a little bit. Just let's get those generation wars going again. I love those.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
so Happy Gilmore.
Okay, well, I want to touch on that real quick because you said he has a ton of money, but at the same time, like, did he have as much? Like, he didn't have as much money. Like, I mean, he's got to be a
getting really
now.
well paid by this point because, like, Billy Madison has already come out.
Oh, it was a hit.
Oh yeah,
and that was a huge hit. And like, he was already so well known as comedy career. And I mean,
not to mention his records would sell like crazy at disc jockey.
What about this movie cost anything to do? I mean, honestly,
Bob Barker's fee.
I mean, really, what about this movie would cost anything? So there was no need to have Subway pick up the bill.
No,
they just did that because they could.
Yeah,
and that's what makes it empty and gross.
Yeah. I mean, don't do that to him. And then not only that, but like everybody's wearing Subway shirts and shit like that after a while.
Oh yeah,
he actually does a fucking.
The last act is like And this is a Sandler thing. Like, look what he did with Dunkin' Donuts and Jack and Jill. Like, he's got Al Pacino doing an entire rap about the Dunkachino.
Oh, that's...
Which, by the way, Ben Affleck, just a note, stop.
Yeah.
Fucking stop. We don't want it anymore. We love you. You're making a complete fool of yourself. And I know you've got plenty of money. Stop doing the fucking Dunkin' commercials. You look like a fucking joke.
I did not even see that.
Oh, it was at the Super Bowl. It was the worst.
Oh.
And Jennifer Aniston was in it.
Oh, she was.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad.
No.
Yeah. And she made a Goodwill Hunting reference that I'm sure everybody got.
But America runs on Dunkin'.
Oh, God.
I mean, I have celiac, so like to me, it's like I would put a box of those Munchkins away. Like, I wouldn't fucking believe, man.
Literally, like I think what was it? It was like 2004, 5, 6. This friend of mine, Devin Hansen, who used to own a movie theater here in town.
Oh, Devin, yeah.
He wrote a book where essentially the future is just people would get like a barcode on their neck, and like you're part of a brand, and like you had to live in the brand house. It was a very William Gibson thing that he was doing. And it was really like the only way you could survive if you were poor was that you had to like, my name is Sean MacDonald.
That's a real thing. I mean, now that feels like a real thing, doesn't it?
Kind of. I mean, it feels like that could be like a potential future in the world. Like it feels predictive at this point. I mean, didn't we see something recently where like somebody got a tattoo on their forehead of something and like they did it just to get paid to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I do see something like that, but then again, they've been so insidious about it that like they've turned like every food brand has their own like line of clothing.
Yeah.
And they're like trying to get in with influencers to come up with logos that'll sell on shirts and sweaters, and it's like, oh my god, like we're just, instead of them having to force us to do it, we're just volunteering for it.
Look, we lived through the cola wars, so like we actually had Coke and Pepsi shirts and jackets. We did. We fucking did.
It's true.
And like, one would wear a Coke sweatshirt and the other one would wear a Pepsi sweatshirt.
It's just funny that when Gen X talks about a war, we got to talk about the cola wars.
Because that's the only one that we... Well, I mean, aside from, Desert Storm, like, whatever.
One of my favorite Simpsons lines is Bart Simpson talking about Gen X and saying how they need a Vietnam to thin out their ranks.
Oh, shit! I'm not sorry I'm laughing at that.
No, it's a good line.
It's a really good fucking line.
It's a really good line. I gotta say that one. Those guys hit hard. They don't,
Seriously, I have to ask you, Fuzzy, because you have you're into a bunch of different shows over time. Have you ever seen a show or a film that you adore that had dropped in product placement that you're like, oh, don't do that?
See, they're not like crazy. I mean, the first one that comes to mind is like Heartstoppers made on Netflix.
Mhm.
They'll have the little N on their mugs and stuff like that, but it's pretty subtle. Like, it's not like a big thing.
You already have Netflix if you're watching Heartstoppers, so you're not gonna go out against it. Yeah, right.
It's kind of just dumb, but
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I guess I'm thinking more of like The Flash and stuff like that, because they were all on. Were they on the WB or no? What were they on? They were on CW, right?
yeah.
So again, I would think something like that with that channel, they would have some product placement in there.
See, with the superhero shows, they didn't really do that.
Oh, okay.
But I think a lot of it is because they're a different universe. They don't have some of the stuff that we do. Like their big fast food chain is Big Belly Burger. Like
That's
their
right.
coffee place is Jitters.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a it just doesn't have, or it doesn't have the same things that we do. So they don't have as much opportunity,
Which
for
is
it
great.
feels like.
I think it's better if you can build a world that you don't have to do that.
that's
in.
detailed and interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smallville did it when they were on the WB. Smallville,
Mhm.
the Superman show, did an entire episode that was based around Stride gum. everybody in town was talking about Stride gum.
Oh my god, I remember Stride. I like Stride gum. I work for Stride. For Stride. No, that's okay. So there's another one. It was another show that was Buffy. Never did that, did they?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Maybe, but I don't remember specifically what it would be.
Because the WB was notorious for shit like that.
They did get like pushback from like beer companies because they did an episode called Beer Bad, which wasn't a great episode, but it was about it was about beer that turned you into a caveman. And like Buffy drank with a bunch of guys and she turned into a cave person, and they're like they had to try and like get her back.
More people need to watch fucking Buffy. Like, that's the
Great
real
show.
fucking show, man.
I don't recall them ever doing anything
like selling out so bad. Like that.
I don't remember any of the brand. Like they like kind of what you were saying. They had their own places,
their own universe.
They didn't have typical brands. It would seem.
Yeah. Yeah.
The weirdest one I think is Titanic. When you see that giant Pepsi logo on the side of it, I think that one's fucked up. Okay, don't do. I mean, come on, James Cameron.
I mean, this is a neon sign. And I don't know. It feels like they didn't have that back then.
I don't think they
I
did.
feel like that's weird. Again, that seems like a very Simpson joke.
The only way we could get Titanic made is if we put a
product placement.
Pepsi sign on the side of the
Ye olde Pepsi. Like
Pepsi Tanic has hit the iceberg.
Oh no!
It tastes delicious.
One thing that's not going below water this year is Pepsi Free. Oh, Pepsi Free! God, that was so good. Remember Pepsi Free?
I think it still exists now. I think they brought it back.
Pepsi Free.
Oh, good God! Don't do that.
It's real. That actually happened.
The best advertisement in the movie is for the TV series Bob Barker Show. What's it called?
Seriously?
Yeah, Price is Right.
Oh my God, we're so old.
I forgot the name of Price is Right.
I forgot my friend's name at work the other day. Like I couldn't even call out for her if I wanted to.
That was a great commercial for Price is Right in the middle of the movie because Bob Barker appears in Happy Gilmore and he gets into a fight.
Oh yeah,
with Adam Sandler, and the only way he actually agreed to it was that when he found out he was going to win the fight. That's when he said, "Okay, I'll do it."
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to look bad, Bob Barker. You kidding me?
Bob Barker's going over. You're not gonna.
I mean, for real.
He's going over. He's gonna be in this. He's going over. Ed McMahon said no because he thought the script was really gross because it was filled with a lot of 4-letter words.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. You spent so much time with Johnny Carson. You can't tell me Johnny Carson never said fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to figure they had to have approached Dick Clark, don't you think?
I mean, yeah. But like another person that's like 100 and you never even knew he was 100.
By the way, Bob Barker did his own stunts.
No, he did.
He did.
Bob Barker did that like little fallback on it. No way.
He insisted upon it.
Man, I'd fuck him.
The only thing he was concerned about that day was it was a little bit cold and a little wet, and he was worried he might catch pneumonia. But he's like, if I'm here, I'm doing the fight.
All right.
Yeah.
Why am I suddenly aroused? That's
anytime you say Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. I'm thinking of you in a different light.
That's why it's always uncomfortable when you hear Amy in her room yelling, "Come on down!"
Well, thanks for listening, guys.
You okay, Andrea?
Your life.
You all right? You good?
Yeah, anytime I hear Bob Barker, all I can think about is How I Met Your Mother.
Ah!
Oh, no. Do I remember that?
I'm kind of...
Barney thought his father was Bob
Oh,
Barker.
yeah.
That's right.
what his mother told him when he was younger.
I mean, you could do worse. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be amazing.
I like that. I like that for him.
I do too. Oh, Barney.
But I don't necessarily trust Neil Patrick Harris anymore. But that's a whole other thing.
No!
It's a whole other thing.
You know, Barney's last name is Stinson, named after Tommy Stinson from The Replacements.
Oh.
I just made that up. But it'd be cool if that were actually true. Yeah.
Second best Barney on TV because the first Barney is on The Simpsons.
From The Simpsons.
Obviously.
What was that great line that I think of it every time I think of Barney?
Don't cry for me. I'm already
dead. I say that at work all the time. And no one gets that reference. And it upsets me. God.
That's in his short film that he made for the Springfield Film Festival.
The rose is in the gutter. And then it says, fin.
Finn.
So beautiful.
Fucking great. Yeah.
And then the guy who got hit in the balls with the football won the movie.
Give that guy the award now. Hans Moleman. You get it? His entire movie was just him getting a football in the groin. And Homer thought that was the height of art. And then they remade it with George C. Scott. It's just a great joke.
So great.
It's just a great joke.
That's one of the best episodes of all time, right there.
When Mr. Burns says to Smithers, "Get me Steven Spielberg," he says, "Steven Spielberg said no, sir. Get me his Mexican equivalent."
Oh,
Off-brand, non-union equivalent.
That's so funny. I'm gonna have to drink this delicious Diet Coke.
Would you not do commercials during the podcast, please? We've already given Subway plenty of promo.
I know, but
because we're talking about Happy Gilmore.
I can't deny the ice cold.
But
taste.
To the point of Happy Gilmore, like, this is, like, I don't like the movie. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I think this is a good movie. But again, when you grade it on that scale, and you're like, you grade it on the Adam Sandler curve, This is like higher end Adam Sandler.
It's the least offensive.
Yeah, he
you
doesn't.
know?
He doesn't do anything like you to make you really hate him. And the thing that they do best, better than anything, is Christopher MacDonald.
Yep.
Because he's such a jerk and he's so hateable that whatever Happy does, you're kind of like, it's a good reaction to what he's doing. Like, I want to see Christopher MacDonald get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or like the people that he comes up against that are just being dicks for no good reason. There's a sort of a positive feeling about watching him punch a bully in the face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuzzy brought that up, and I thought, you know what? That's true.
Yeah, it's like when you make the other characters hateable enough, yeah, you can really enjoy when they get punched in the face by Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Which is kind of a bummer, though, because we were hoping that was going to happen with the great Ben Stiller, but it never happened in that. Which, again, that whole other little subplot that went nowhere, it bums me out.
It would have been fantastic. That was such a good
It really would have.
So Ben Stiller was uncredited in this movie.
Of course he was, because that's what he does.
Chose his own name,
Yep.
Hal L. Don't know why.
Hello.
And he runs a quilt making ring out of the old folks' home.
Such a genius idea, too.
Like, again, that's just classic Ben Stiller. Like, he's not going to play this character and not come up with an entire universe for this character to exist within outside of the rest of the movie.
Which was so cool because, I mean, even as the camera, goes in this scene, it's so subtle. But if you watch there's a guy sitting down front who's folding up a quilt, and then you see other people painstakingly doing things behind him with these quilts, and you knew immediately it was a quilt making ring, and it was fucking brilliant. What a great joke! What a great thing to have, but to not deliver back.
Yeah,
because
they don't go back to it after they get the house back. Like
even like just an end credit scene of him going there. Like, hey, what's up? And then starts punching him or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, it would be funny.
Well, because Happy's revenged everybody who's wronged him.
Yeah.
And then this guy gets off after,
doing this to his
wronging
grandmother,
grandma.
who he loves so much.
I believe in the sequel he does get revenge on Hal. I didn't watch it, but I don't, because they was on Netflix and they don't pay me to watch Netflix.
Oh. That's fair.
It's in theaters, then I get it. But I didn't have to watch it.
I'm not going to sit around watching Netflix just for an Adam Sandler movie.
And especially because they kill off Julie Bowen. They have her hit in the head with a golf ball.
Which, again...
Hit in the head with a golf ball.
In 2014, Happy Gilmore leaves golf because he hit a drive so hard that it hit his wife in the head and killed her.
So that sounds like that's a comedy. Right? And when I heard that they were going to kill her off, though, I thought they were going to go for an immediately young model.
Like they were replacing her with a much younger woman and it's super creepy. And then they didn't, apparently. They didn't have a love interest for him in the movie.
That's great. Huh. I hope that's true. If that's true, then I applaud you, Adam Sandler, for that. If that's the case.
Adding some, drama and weight to your movie by killing off his wife.
Yeah.
It's bold.
It's bold. It's a bold move.
It doesn't quite have the emotional impact of killing off Chubbs, but I mean...
Oh. How do you kill Action Jackson? You can't do that.
Apparently, you just show him an alligator's head.
That's fucked up.
I will say, through a window.
That hand gag though got me. Like every time, like you don't even notice it, and then pretty soon you start like, oh my god, it's so long. Like his arm is so long, and they look like Tootsie Rolls.
Chubbs is Happy Gilmore's golf teacher. He discovers him playing for money and offers to train him, and he won't do it. But he's got this wooden hand that he has to wear because when he was a superstar golfer in the 60s, an alligator bit his hand off, but he took his eye.
Yep.
He took that gator's eye.
What were you going to say? Huh? What were you going to say?
I don't remember.
Aww. You were so ready.
This is part of a really great era for Carl Weathers in comedy because he was also doing Arrested Development playing himself. And he was Job's acting teacher.
Yeah.
And it was always just Carl Weathers would be just there, mooching off.
I don't see anything wrong with that. I love that. Yeah, that was great. But the only thing that I wish that they would have done was with his hand when it got all kind of
mangled.
Yeah, I wish that would have been like a squirrel or something gnawing on his hand, and he didn't even notice it because he was just sitting there because you don't feel
woodpecker.
anything. Yeah, like that would have been hilarious. Oh my god! But he ends up dying in the movie anyway.
Yeah, they kill him off.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, he's in heaven with the alligator and Abraham Lincoln for some reason. I don't know. I know it's.
I didn't see who the other person was. It was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln, Chubbs, and the alligator are together in heaven at the end of the movie.
Wow.
This was such a strange movie
Mm-hmm.
with so many strange plots, so many strange just pop-up things.
Mhm.
Overall, just very strange.
Was it the whole thing? The whole movie was just, I mean, if it wasn't about Subway, then it was basically about how he had a short temper, but didn't have a short game.
He was writing marketing for the movie.
Look, I'm going to drink my cold Diet Coke here real quick. Hang on.
Victory sip for that observation.
That's right. But, I mean, that's basically what this was,
Yeah.
right? Just him.
So apparently, like one of the real golfers who appears in the movie, something Lai is his last, Mark Lai, I think is his name. He actually advised them that they were going to have Sandler just hit hole-in-ones. That would be like Cappy's thing, is like if he doesn't get a hole-in-one, he's going to suck. He advised them that maybe they should just make his like short game his weakness, and that's what he has to overcome. And that's a much better way of doing this.
Yeah, far better. Thank you, consultant golf man.
It actually added a little bit of something to the movie that just wouldn't be one single joke where he's always getting a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
And it's also like not believable.
No.
But not that the movie is believable in any way.
No.
But
I was kind of sad because I kept thinking, wow, it's roughly 19 when this came out, and I knew all of those golfers' names. I knew all of them.
Yeah.
Because our dad was really into golf.
Yeah.
And like there were golf magazines everywhere. So if you were in the bathroom and there's nothing else to read, you read a golf magazine. I mean, the fact that I know who Fuzzy Zeller is, that makes me sad.
It was funny though, because I was like, every time they do this repeated gag in the movie where they keep cutting to reaction shots of an elderly golfer, and I kept looking at MJ, and you just have no reaction to this because you have no idea who this is, right?
Yeah,
just
right.
None. Like that is not a joke that's going to last.
No.
They're repeatedly cut to this guy Lee Trevino, who was a big deal in the 80s and 90s, I guess, in golf. Even before him, like I even knew who he was. He was like maybe even the 70s. Like it was a long time ago. He is dead. He is long dead. That's how old he was when he did this. He's now long dead. But that like 4 times they cut to a reaction shot of Lee Trevino.
Yeah.
In just random places. And I get that might be funny at the time, maybe?
They should have had like John Daly, who always wore like the wildest golf pants in the world.
That's weird. He's in the sequel.
Is he really?
He plays a version of himself that lives in Adam Sandler's garage.
That makes sense to me. And again, I shouldn't know who John Daly is. I know John Daly, the comedian. I do not know John Daly.
John Daly is the real-life Happy Gilmore because he made it into golf because he had the longest drive.
But a shitty short game?
I don't know about a short game. Maybe.
That should be my stripper name, Short Game.
Oh, my God.
Short. I'm 4'11", you guys. Like, that fits. Short Game.
Imagine just Amy just derailing the podcast. Never happened. This doesn't happen, guys. You're witnessing history here.
Crazy.
I sense some jealousy. Maybe if I weren't carrying this podcast on my back, I'd just let it collapse on the both of you. That's fine. That's fine.
There's another thing here, like what they did in Billy Madison when they made that. Who was it? Who was the girl in Billy Madison? Do you remember? Bridget.
Shit.
Was it Bridget Wilson?
Yeah, it was. Her name was Bridget, and she had those little pouty lips.
And there's just no possible. She's like his teacher, and he's such a gross, like disgusting idiot that there's just no possible way that you can believe that she would find him remotely attractive. At the very least, there's something about Julie Bowen here where she actually makes him appear like a person who she could be attracted to.
That's true. I agree. She looks like a grown woman that, I like this guy. Well, she's typical of the 90s. I can fix him. Like, that's totally that person. But yeah, like the Billy Madison thing, like with that woman, I mean, the implications of dating your student who may be your age, but is also in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
That whole movie's weird to me.
That whole movie's terrible.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not funny.
Straight up.
Aside from the one SNL writer who made that one appearance at the end.
That's right.
We are all dumber for having listened to it. It's the only good thing of that movie.
I saw that.
But there are moments in this, like, I did laugh.
Yeah.
During this. Like,
There's a couple, like, again, the quilt ring that cracked me up.
That one was good.
Chubbs' hand.
Chubbs'
was funny.
hand.
Bob Barker was okay.
Coulter.
Alan Coulter plays a mute
Caddy.
Homeless caddy.
Him taking a bath in the little lake there, that cracked me up. I thought that was good.
Washing his underwear in the ball washer.
Absolutely.
But then we have to have a shot of his ass for some reason. I don't understand
that was none of our business, was it?
That was weird.
Yeah, there were. What's that whole thing? Is it something? Not Schrodinger's cat. So, like, where you think that something's being set up in the beginning of the movie, and they're like, you're like, they're going to use that later.
The gun.
Yeah.
Chekhov's gun.
Chekhov's gun. So there were a couple of things in the beginning of the movie that I'm like, we're gonna probably circle back to that, and then we never do.
Yeah.
And that bugged me. That really bugged me. Because I thought of at least 2 things. Like one of them was how he turned everything into a penis in the beginning. I'm like, okay, how are we going to bring that back? And then there was one other thing that I'm like,
never paid off. Yeah, this whole gag that they do at the start, where he just keeps putting everything between his legs and pretending it's a penis.
Right. Which, I mean, more penis for me is what I'm saying. God, that came out wrong. That's not what I meant.
That's so weird. Like, just a tangent, but I was watching this Ken Russell movie last night, Crimes of Passion.
Dear God.
For the movies of the 80s folks.
Yes.
And there's a scene where one of the lead actors does this act for his friends. Like, he's together with his friends, and they have this thing where, like, sometimes he'll do a magic act, but sometimes he does this other act that they call the HP. And the HP is the human penis. Where he turns himself into a human penis. He ties basketballs to his ankles and then slowly rises up from a crouching position and then spits water in the air. And he calls it the human penis.
Wait, that's art. That's absolutely art.
Except that he did it to anger his wife. I mean, because she really hated it.
Wait, that should not played by Kathleen Turner.
No, that's Annie Potts.
Oh, that one. That's right. Yeah, she was trying to watch something and he.
No, that was at a party in front of all our friends.
Oh, we can't do that. Don't do that again. What's the best line in that movie, though? I'm gonna make you say it every time I see you.
I never forget a face, especially one that I've sat on.
The zing. That is so good.
How is Crimes of Passion not like a movie everyone talks about?
Like that's like, again, that line. I want every drag queen in the world to be like, yes.
I feel like Jeff has referenced this. I feel if I told Jeff,
bet Jeff
if I said, Jeff, tell me about Crimes of Passion, he'd go, oh yeah, I never forget a face, especially when I've sat on.
Love that so much. So great.
But yeah, it's weird though, because like, and again, we're off on a weird tangent here because I always do this because I love my movies of the 80s people. I've been talking to them for a long time now, and talking to them is like we're watching like Blame It on Rio. And like that movie's gross and disgusting, and like American Taboo is gross and disgusting, but like Crimes of Passion is way more sexual, but it's so much better art. Like it's such a work of fucking art, that it makes it just reveals how creepy those other movies are because they can't admit how creepy they are. Whereas Ken Russell's like, you're here to watch me be as transgressive as possible. I'm going to make you so uncomfortable that you'll never forget this.
God.
And it's like, I respect you. You know, I respect the fact that you're being honest with me, as opposed to Stanley Donen who's like, I directed Singing in the Rain.
What if Singing in the Rain had dicks in it? Because that would be an entirely different movie.
I kept asking Debbie Reynolds to get naked and she wouldn't.
And she was just the right age to get naked too. God damn. I said God damn.
Off again on another tangent.
Yeah, that's what we do.
It's fun. I enjoy it. So, I mean, MJ, what do you think of Happy Gilmore overall?
What? Words. It was so odd. It was entertaining. Somewhat.
Yeah.
So
I actually did see you watching the screen, which again, that's kind of the litmus test for if it's any good. If you're not looking at your phone, it's probably good. You're actually like, I'm into this, or I'm not into this. I hate this, but I have to watch it, kind of thing.
yeah, I've got two modes where it's like, this is so bad, I can't look away, like a car crash. Or
Yeah.
like, okay, this is I can keep my eyes on this for a while.
And then there's sleep mode. There's like 3 because you've got sleep mode
That's
as well.
true. That's true.
That's where like the movie's playing, but MJ is just not there.
Yeah,
Not asleep, but like sleep mode.
Yeah, sleep.
You
Like
could turn on at some point, but not likely.
that's so true. Nailed it. I mean,
At the very least, like this is way better than Biodome.
low bar.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No question. Low bar.
very low bar.
I just feel like you should never say that to anybody, though. Like, well, it's better than Biodome. It's like, that could be anything.
I've got cancer. It's still better than Biodome. My grandmother died. Yeah, but did you see Biodome?
I think you're
There
better
are
off.
There are
Okay?
worse things.
Yeah.
There are worse things.
Imagine your dead grandmother in Biodome. God, you want to talk sadness?
Nearly died in a car wreck. Yeah, but
Have
Biodome.
you seen Biodome? I know you're missing a leg. I'm sorry.
Think of it this way: you weren't in Biodome.
It's
you don't have to watch it if you don't want to.
Exactly.
That's the thing that you have free will.
like the fact that that's a silver lining for all three of us. It's so impressive. It really is.
I've broken my ankle, but at least I'm not watching Biodome still.
Staring at this hospital wall.
Oh my God.
I'm in ungodly pain, but at least it's not Biodome.
I love how positive those three are. Always seeing the bright side. And it's always in reference to, at least it's not Biodome.
6-hour dental surgery? Okay, but it's not Biodome.
It's not Biodome.
As long as it's not Biodome, I'm fine.
Have you heard of Biodome? I think your root canal is going to be fine.
Amy,
Yeah.
how would you like to tell a story based off of characters or actors based in Happy Gilmore?
I would remove everything except for Ben Stiller and the quilt ring. That would be my film. I would take out Happy Gilmore's grandma because I don't want her in that because I feel like that's part of his world, not mine. And I would make Hal like doing this evil, underhanded kind of thing, you know. And if they can't sew, then he puts them outside to do gardening. And I love that. I think that's brilliant. So I would have Hal about roughly 30 years later, continuing to do this. No one knows. No one's finding out. And he finds himself after seeing enough death, enough of these elderly people dropping dead, not just from making quilts, but, you know, because people do that. And I feel like his heart. And pretty soon he finds that he like one night he can't sleep, so he goes downstairs and he sees one of the elderly people there that has been there for a very long time, like since they were put in there way too early, like 65. And he knows him, and they're always, you know, it's like, you know, get back to work, huh, buddy? Yeah, like they're pals, but like he still has to do his job. And they kind of bond, and the old guy kind of makes it even more that, God, I just should have been nicer to all these people because he's about to be in his 60s and he's starting to see like he could end up in a quilt ring.
I
And
want Ossie Davis to play this.
I want Ossie Davis to play it.
He's too bad he's dead.
I know, but you know what? If he weren't, he'd be in this movie. And that, well, I mean, obviously this guy's, he has to be a person of color. He can't be like a white person because there's nothing endearing about us. Or even remotely interesting. Aside, I mean, Ben Stiller, you're a great guy. But I would like to see Ben Stiller's character kind of have a turnaround. And then he turns this into a place where you can't just come and drop off because he realizes, oh my God, I'm getting old. I don't want this to happen to me. So then he kind of has to undo all the bad karma that he's bringing into his life by taking down the ring himself.
See, I would do something similar, but I'm going the opposite direction with Stiller's character.
You want him to get worse?
I want him to be the same. I want him to be unchanged after 30 years. To the point where when one of these people dies, he wraps them in a quilt and is burying them in the backyard. And Julie, we take Julie Bowen and we remove her from this movie, and she now becomes this person who has a grandparent in the facility, and she starts to investigate him, and that's where you get him constantly moving around corners, looking at people say a word.
Yeah.
And then he's also trying to romance her, failing like he did with Dodgeball.
Yeah, Christine Taylor.
Yeah, like you tried to do with Christine Taylor in Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Where it's he keeps hitting on her in really gross and disgusting, awful ways that are not going to appeal to her at all. And I feel like
Dodgeball.
Stiller would just eat that alive.
Yeah, he would.
And then finally, obviously, she takes him down in the end.
See, mine, I was going more towards it was a comedy, but then it turns into Greenberg. Can I just have this?
No, it's your story. No one can take it from you.
All right. Mine's not as funny.
MJ, you don't have to do Hal, but you can if you want to.
So mine was actually not.
Oh.
I have a weird idea where I make the same movie. However, there is one thing that is different. Chubbs and his hand are in Adam Sandler's role.
Oh.
And so he has to play with the fake hand. And then there's a whole issue because it's you've been playing with one hand technically, and that's against the rules.
Oh, no.
And that's what the big problem is.
How does he overcome it?
Somebody
chops off that hand to wooden hands.
His son cuts off his own hand and has it sewn onto his dad's arm so he can win the tournament.
See, I was thinking somebody comes over and does the other hand. Adam Sandler.
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
Can this be gay coded just a little bit too? A little homoeroticism in here.
Everything I do is
it's gay coded. That's why I love you. Okay, here's the idea, guys. It's Happy Gilmore, but gay.
It's interesting. This is an Adam Sandler movie that is distinctly missing homophobia.
You're right.
For the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
I think there might have been one gay joke in the movie, but it wasn't one of the truly offensive ones. There was a lot of gay panic bullshit in Billy Madison, and but I don't recall seeing any of that homophobia in this one, which is nice.
I wish that I didn't think gay panic was when you see a cute person. If I went up and I saw a really cute girl, I had gay panic. That's what I thought gay panic was. It's oh, gay panic, it's there, it's real.
Same, yeah.
That's what I thought it was. But no, it's actually not a good thing.
That's
which I
gay
read.
anxiety.
Yeah.
What you're talking about is gay
But
anxiety.
gay panic is funnier. The word panic is fun. Ah, gay panic. I think that's better.
For those,
I'm gay.
for those,
Sorry, it's a little gay panic right there.
It's actually about a gay person who figures out that they're gay, and they're panic about it. Oh shit, I'm gay.
What's wrong? Gay panic.
What happened?
Sorry, I'm gay. I just have to panic a little bit. I don't know.
You've known you were gay for how long? It's I still panic.
Every time I realize it.
Panic. Sometimes I forget, you know, it just happens.
Gay panic, I think we should take that back. Let us have that as it's more fun, and sometimes you're just because I mean, I would love myself more if I could have a little bit more gay panic in my life. It's oh, she really is pretty. I wouldn't mind taking her out for a nice meal. You know? Gay panic.
Gay panic, for those who don't know, is when there's these gags that were in every 90s thing where like two men have a moment of intimacy and one of them freaks out because they're going to be perceived as gay.
Yeah, see that? I've never had that problem. Have you ever had that problem?
Never.
No.
Not one time.
That never scared me.
It's not a thing for me. I just I don't really care.
No.
Like I've always said if a man found me attractive, I'd like thank you. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm not.
That.
I don't go that way, but thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I'll take your number.
I also say that sexuality is a spectrum.
Yeah.
So like you're gonna find things attractive and maybe not the thing that you think you're supposed to find attractive.
That's true.
Because all of that is a spectrum. It's not a binary.
Yeah.
It's never been a binary. And it's so ridiculously dumb to pretend that there's only one thing you can be attracted to. Like I've told the story before about Michael Stipe from REM.
Mm-hmm.
I was at an REM concert in Ames, and I swear to God, Michael Stipe looked right into my eyes while he was singing.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah. His eyes, his whole face would make you do it back then, like for real. That's gay panic. It's Michael Stipe, gay panic.
That was gay panic. No doubt.
I'm panicking because this is really gay, and I love it. Gay panic.
Maybe, well, there could also be the panic that this is not gay enough.
That's true. What's wrong? Are you the gay panic?
That's Jeff's life. That's Jeff's life, is that.
Yeah.
But it's not gay enough.
It's not gay enough. It's not gay enough.
Not being perceived as gay enough.
Oh my God. Gay panic.
That's a new trend, folks. Is grab gay
that.
panic and just like rebrand it.
Yeah, and make it positive.
For the gays.
You know, it's like you're panicking because either A, you are gay. You're panicking because like, I could definitely be gay for sure. Like with this person, make it positive, make it fun. Gay panic, or use it as fandom.
You don't care that people find you gay, but you panic yourself because you didn't realize you might be a little gay.
Yeah. Or you're just straight up panicking because, oh my God, I'm gay, but you've known it for a very long time.
The strangest example of this is like I don't watch him, but like I saw a clip of comedian Ron White, and he's like one of those redneck comedians.
Oh God,
he was like on the redneck comedy tour or whatever. Well, one of the jokes that he did that really pissed off his audience was he said, "You know, all of us are a little gay."
Yeah. And then
in front of that audience, that is a bold fucking statement, man.
Because they're all
get real mad.
All of them. All of them. I ain't no pussy. I'm not a flower. I mean,
and it's true. Everybody's a little gay. Yeah.
And don't panic. It's just you're just gay.
Just a little bit gay.
You can have gay panic like in the morning, like when your alarm doesn't go off. You know, it's gay panic. Like I didn't set my alarm.
Whatever you're attracted to is fine as long as it's not hurting anybody. You know, and like a child or an animal. Leave them alone. Leave them out of it.
Leave them alone.
But two consenting adults who love each other, do what you want.
Just don't sleep with a Nazi.
Time. Yeah.
That's all. That's all you really have to do. Is like don't sleep with a Nazi, and don't be a pedophile.
It's not that hard. We don't have our cancel culture is that basically. If you want cancel culture on this show, it's being a Nazi.
Yeah.
Or MAGA.
Yep. You're canceled.
You canceled automatically.
And
I'm not waiting for you to say the N-word. I already know you said it.
Yeah.
If you're MAGA, you're canceled already. Just that's cancel culture right there.
Yeah. Exactly. And don't let MAGA people give you gay panic. The only reason you should be panicking...
They're the anti-gay panic.
Yeah, I mean,
no one finds them attractive.
No one finds them attractive. Not even their parents. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I only really ever knew Tom Selleck was like a right-winger when he became unattractive.
You know, what does that say?
It says a lot, I think.
Oh, my God.
Scott Baio used to be handsome, revealed himself as a Republican, and now look at him.
Chachi.
It's unpleasant.
Racist Chachi. That was not on my bingo card. Racist Chachi. I don't know.
Is that Dennis Miller?
No, it's just me being old.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing a Dennis Miller voice.
No. Anybody who uses, though that wasn't on my bingo card, like that hasn't been funny since COVID. You know?
I think it's because Dennis Miller used to reference Chachi.
Chachi. That does sound like Dennis Miller.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
He's not dead. He's just dead to us.
He's just dead to us. And that's fine.
Canceled. We canceled him.
We celebrate
We canceled Dennis Miller for sure.
Yeah.
Anyone who's ever been on Fox News.
Go fuck yourself. Hey, Megyn Kelly. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just desperate to say the N-word on the air, isn't she?
Oh my God.
She's just dying for it. She's like looking for her moment when she can say it.
I could see the bile coming from her fangs when she's like, Latina, like, oh, I'm sorry. Did pronouncing something almost nearly correctly bother you? God, you piece of toast. What the fuck is wrong with
weird
you?
levels of insecurity that Bad Bunny released in these people.
I mean, and it's like murderous. Like,
It's terrifying. Like, why are you so afraid? It's just the Spanish language,
seething.
literally.
I mean, and
It's like kept visioning, like, because it's such a great message. Like he's just talking about love and acceptance, and it's like being mad at the Smurfs or the Care Bears, you know? Like, those fucking Care Bears always hugging people and being nice. What the fuck is that shit?
But that's because they hate joy. That's not our fault. We're just over here being gay and having fun.
Yeah.
And enjoying
so
life.
jealous.
And
they're so
so jealous. What? I mean, I'd say you could be, but I don't want you sitting at my table. So you can't sit with us.
Well, because they're canceled. We canceled you.
Yeah. Again, R.I.P. Megyn Kelly. You've always been dead to us, though. Anyway, what are we doing next week? What's our movie next week?
I don't know. Come up with another Adam Sandler story.
Once upon a time, Adam Sandler made a film called Punch Drunk Love, which was actually a lovely film. And I can't wait till we get to it, which will be in a couple of years, actually, I believe.
In the 2000s.
I thought it was 99.
I don't remember.
Anyway, it was lovely. It's a lovely movie. It's probably the one time that, like, you can watch a movie and go, Adam Sandler was really good in that. Like, really good. It's so shockingly so.
He was also really good in a movie called Reign Over Me with Don Cheadle.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
a 9/11 movie. And overall, like, the first half is a fucking great movie.
Mm-hmm.
And Sandler is like, he's broad. He's playing a guy who lost his entire family on 9/11, and he meets his friend Don Cheadle, who hasn't seen in many years. And he's like, he used to be like a big bro-y kind of business guy. And now after his family died, he just kind of lost everything and started playing like the drums and stuff and like just living almost on the street, basically. And he's really great, but the second half just flies completely off the fucking rails.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I see that happen quite a bit in movies. But he was also in a movie called Spanglish, which a lot of people didn't like.
James L. Brooks.
I loved it.
It's
I thought it was
not
a
a
great
bad movie.
He was great in it.
What's the most frustrating thing about him is that he can act.
Mm-hmm.
He is capable of doing this. He's one of those guys, if he works with the right director, he can do this. He chooses to make Grown-Ups and Grown-Ups 2 and
and we don't deserve
shill
that, Adam
Subway.
Sandler. Please don't do that to us. We're just
like
over
Funny
here being
People.
nice.
Funny People's a great movie.
That's right, Funny People.
It's indulgent. It's a little over long, but it's fantastic.
It is.
I had a great time every time I watch it.
I agree.
I want to replace Eric Bana for some reason, but other than that, nothing against Eric Bana. I just don't think his energy is right. His energy is just a little off.
But they just had him in that because there was a reference to 40-Year-Old Virgin, Eric Bana. Yeah. Anyway, what's the movie?
Shut up.
I don't recall that film.
You have your options of Julia Roberts and Mary Riley. Ray Liotta in Unforgettable. Let's see here. And the HBO Pictures film, The Late Shift, about the Jay Leno, David Letterman showdown.
That's the one.
That's the one. We'll do The Late Shift next week.
Yep.
It'll be your birthday.
It will be.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be older.
Amy's turning 60.
Oh my God, can you believe it? I look fabulous. I look fabulous for 60. Thanks, AI.
Yeah, we're a pro AI podcast. All in favor.
Who cares about water?
I'll be dead before I need it. Literally a thing they must say to themselves to live the way they do.
You would have to. You would have to. Jesus Christ.